was in the middle of Thanksgiving rush. We were super busy. I was cutting meat at the time. And so, like, for us to go away would have been crazy. And so we originally said, no, I'm sorry, we can't break away from the store. But they knew what they wanted to present us with, but they couldn't tell us. So they enticed us by coming down. They said, we'll cover your flight. We'll cover any rental car you want. We just need you here for this meeting. So, being younger guys and, hey, you know what? Somebody else paying for it, to get a chance. So we got the Mustang. And, I was going fast on the way up to Hickory because I got a Mustang, it was nice. Now, on the way back, I will say the only reason I was going fast is because the day dragged on. Martin Lindstrom wanted to talk to us about a reality show. We were going to be basically the Duck Dynasty of the retail world. He wanted to give us cues and things to think about before his team showed up so that we produced for him so that it would be a good show. He had connections with NBC. NBC producers were involved. This was a whole situation. So knowing that, but at the same time, knowing we were going to miss a flight and I had to cut meat the next day at Katanning and you had to do whatever at your store, we were very busy at the time. It was a holiday rush. So I was trying to be respectful and give the guy some time in the back seat to let us know what was happening, but we also had to make a flight. So it was a fine line. A little dangerous, yeah, because it was a wet road. But, people don't say Jeff Gordon's a bad driver. I mean, it's not like I was banging off of walls. I was just making amazing moves.
He's a multi-million-dollar NASCAR champion.
Still, NASCAR champion. People want to complain about how fast he's going.
No,
moves
like
he's making.
That's like he's a professional.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think I'm pretty good, between the ropes. I think I could hang with those guys. Maybe not 200 mile an hour, but, I think I could become one of those guys. I have to lose some weight for it.
Are you going to do Ryan's Days of Thunder?
No, but, it was a great opportunity. Doug's right. It was a great story because, here we are, just a couple guys literally just focused on making budget the following week, hitting our sales goals the following week, paying bonuses. And all of a sudden, we're in a room and we're just like guests. We're like, oh, this is really fun. This is cool. Martin Lindstrom, yeah. Tyra Banks, next top model. Oh, this is great. And then all of a sudden, freaking spotlight gets shined on us. And it's like, hey, do you want a reality show? Like, that's how that went. So, like, this is crazy. And then literally for like 4 weeks straight, we had this crew. And like every person that would give us their name, we'd look up and they were like, did some crazy famous stuff for NBC.
Yeah, they were real.
Everyone.
They're real.
My name's Josie. Nice to meet you. Well, freaking Josie just like shot for The Apprentice. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it was like crazy. It was like this weird month that I actually forgot about until Doug brought it back up, this story. But it was so crazy. Like, literally, we had camera crews following us around. We were hooked up with all kinds of contraptions, walking around our stores, doing our jobs. And then being coached, it was like scripted reality. It was like, okay, this is going to happen, but amplify it.
Right.
So maybe Doug and I were going to have a conversation, but they'd say amplify it. So we'd like start fighting, or yell like we were yelling at an employee, but we really weren't. Like they were coaching us. It was a whole situation, and then COVID killed it. It was all done. There was no more reality.
COVID was the only reason that killed it.
I